Hi, Brian. Oh, how are you? What's going on? Do you, do you guys hear that? I don't know what they're doing upstairs. God's Division, hi. I'm pretty good. Um, I'm good. It's been an interesting day. I think for the good, but you know, um, I don't know. What is happening? I'm on the top floor actually of this building. So they must be doing something to the roof. You're doing well in school? That's amazing. Like, um, like just overall, or you're really pleased with your grades or your projects, or what does that mean specifically? At 2 a.m.? Right, you told me yesterday you've been walking to work. 2 hours? Do you have a bike? Does anyone have a bike? I mean, good for you. That takes something. What do you do on your 2 hours? I don't know what I'm doing here. Do you listen to music? 2 hours. You must be so fit. You know, if I could, that would be my form of fitness. It's honestly the best. Oh, it's pouring there. No, wait. You're actually gonna go fly a kite? Or sorry, I took you literally. Did that really happen? You flew a kite in a thunderstorm? How does that work? Okay, you try it. Let me know. Let me know what happens. Stolen. I take it you didn't have insurance? Well, yeah, man. Tell me about these walks, though. Do you get good thinking done? Seriously, get a bike. That's what I would say. Unless, like, yeah, there's like a new car in the works. Hopefully, obviously, there's a new car lined up. Your wife is pregnant, right, Brian? Right? How's she doing? Due to issues with a classmate. Okay. Well, good for you for making that judgment call. You're passing all your classes. So proud of you. Do you find the difficulty is right for you? Ideally, you want it to be like just challenging enough, you know? That's really great. Nico Taxi, hi. Prosper, hi. 300 people watching in the morning. Oh, you like to people watch? Yeah, man. I, yeah, like 2 in the morning. Is that when you're doing it? Um, who's the most interesting person you've come across? Any standouts? You're about to leave work. Hi, Matthew. Thank you for always being here. How's work going with you? You go live on TikTok? Wait, on your walks? Dude, that's so cool. That's so smart. That's so smart. Okay, cool. What do you talk about? Discovered electricity. But did he? Wait. But did he? Um, no, I think I've heard that story. It's ringing a bell. I think I watched like a, I don't know, some like children's show about that a long time ago. But it must have been that he already had a theory and he wanted to test it out. And then also there's like, at least what I've heard is there's that Tesla had a different kind of electricity, that like other people were coming up with this at the same time, and Tesla had a different kind of electricity that he wanted to introduce to the world. I don't know if this is true. And Ben Franklin sabotaged it. Every time I color in my eyebrows the slightest bit, I think I'm just not used to it. Hi, Jack Darby. Yo, how are you? What's going on? Adams, hi. Your wife's good? Okay. You're passing all your classes too. Who else is in school here? You guys are so smart. Arda, I love you too. Curly hair. This is how my hair naturally is. I don't know. I'm figuring it out. And by figuring it out, I mean like, I want a new, I want a new routine, I guess, with my hair. No, people watch. Oh, people watch on TikTok. Oh, like you just like are on TikTok? Is that it? Watch me walk. Well, what? 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 People are watching. I don't know. Sorry. People watch you walk on TikTok. Work is not too bad. Okay. Yes. Jesus Christ loves. Yeah, I know, man. He's a good guy. Different things every time, but 2 a.m. might be early for you. Yeah, is it like 2 a.m.? What time zone? Who's Electroboom? Electroboom? I haven't heard of that. You quit your job? Hey! That's really exciting. And you know what I'm most excited by is like you seem to feel really good about it. Good for you, man. Okay, now you get to focus on classes, things that matter to you. That's really great. Oh, you passed your classes because it's right by the exit. That's you want to work with animals, but the school to learn is far away. I don't have a car. Okay. Okay. All I'll say to that is like things are doable. Like, look, you could walk. You could walk. Or you could like ride share, or things work out if you like start putting one foot in front of the other. Or maybe it's not the right time right now. There's other ways to work with animals. Snarly, hi. Matt, hi. How are you? What's going on? I learned a lot about you on the live yesterday. You mentioned you're making music. Can I ask what kind of music? Gods, I'm really happy for you. You did it though. Like, I'm glad that I said something that unlocked that for you. I definitely remember I quit a job once, and yeah, I hated it. I hated it so much. And I remember talking about it with someone, and they thought it was such a bad idea because I didn't have anything to fall back on. They were just really like scared. And I don't know, I was just like, nope, I can't like, I don't have the capacity to do this anymore. And I quit. Oh my God, it felt so good. And then like, I literally got another job like a few weeks later, and it was my dream job. It was so much, it was my dream at the time. Lily, hi. That's wrong. Do I have a car? Yo, I don't have a car, my own car right here. I technically am allowed to drive my friend's car where I'm staying. But to be honest, it's a little bit of like it's an older car. I drove it once. That's all I'm gonna say. It was awful. Yeah, 1 year ago. Like, and also you're in college, you're doing other things. What are you in college for? Do you have a major? Your worst job ever was working at a coffee shop. So like my worst job ever, to be honest, I like didn't like this job. The job that I was talking about, my first job ever was working at a Tim Hortons. And to be honest, the thing that I hated about it the most was the uniform. I hated it so much. And I think I just also hated the franchise life. I hated the uniform so much. I hated it so much. And I cannot stand, actually, this is really funny if I think about it. If people are like, oh no, like you need to like button up, we had to button it up all the way and I felt suffocated. Oh my God, this is so interesting. And like, if I didn't have that, the manager would like, button it up for me. And I don't like that. And that's actually really funny that I think about it, because pretty much in like, like if I think of like being an actor, like often they're like fixing your wardrobe for you. And I definitely had another job where it was the same thing. I didn't like it for other reasons, but honestly, that's a good enough reason. The clothes. That's a good reason. Your driving permit? Driving is fun. Sudanva. Hi, how are you? Financial management at the business. Oh, you're starting business. Okay. That's very cool. Ethan, hi. We were watching the stream without the chat. What? No, I think I would honestly prefer the uniforms at Hooters. No, it was so bad. It was such a bad uniform, guys. Whoever designed that uniform, no, 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 no. I don't know if you know, has it changed? The uniform at Tim's, maybe it's changed, but it used to be like a pale, it was like brown, like a pale brown. Oh no. No, like, and this like polyester shirt, no, and like awful pants, no, no, no. It was like it was probably modeled after like donut shops from the 50s or something, right? Like it was probably supposed to be traditional, but I just thought it was so horrible. Yeah. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. And it's funny because now I like, now I love Tim Hortons. I love it so much. I love going in there as a customer. I love even like talking to the people behind the cash. I find like they're all so nice and they're so fast. I love Tim Hortons. It's amazing. I think it's the best fast food in my opinion, but it's very Canadian. You're fine. That's good. Where are you from? Oh, it was loading when you were coming in. The uniforms are so bad. Actually, this is really like making me think about, I really care about the clothes. It's like, I think I've even talked about this before. This is so funny. I hadn't even put this together. That honestly, when I think about, I've had people in the past be like, "Oh, you should work like an office job. I think you'd actually be like good in an office job, like or as a temp or something." Ugh, that's bad. The fuck are you wearing? Yo, I'm wearing a hoodie. And I can't get an office job, guys. I can't, because I can't wear those clothes. They don't work on me. I really mean that. That style does not work on me. I can't wear like, one of those like pencil skirts. What are you talking about? I can't wear like a a little blazer, like a little fitted blazer. No, I'm not wearing that. If I do a backflip, I cannot do a backflip. I can't. Yet. A really funny story about a backflip, about me trying to do a backflip though. They sold you half a hoodie. Yo, this is my favorite hoodie. Don't insult the hoodie. It has magic powers. Nicole Kidman. Okay, I'll take it. I get so many like you look likes. It's like so over the Danny, hi. Just try. I can. Just imagine. What fashion era is my favorite? Late 19th century to the 1950s. Oh, okay, very dapper. For men, yeah, I think I'd agree with you. It's a pretty good period. Yeah, for men, that was a very good period. Fashion era, I'm thinking. I don't know. Like 90s. I'm gonna say 90s. I'm gonna say 90s or 2000s. Maybe that's boring, but that's what I like. Tell the story. Okay, are you ready for the story? This is the story of me trying to do a backflip. I went to a parkour gym with a group of friends. If you don't know what that is, it's like a giant warehouse full of places for people to like jump into like foam pits, or and there's like lots of like made up kind of like things to scale, and like just lots of, it's like a giant jungle gym for adults, right? And I shouldn't be allowed in those places because I think I'm more capable than I actually am, and I want to show off. And I'm like, how hard could it be? Yeah, how hard could it be? And I remember there was a group of like pre-adolescent boys. Maybe they were like 13, 14, maybe. And they were like going onto the tallest structure and jumping off and doing all these crazy dives. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So I guess I really wanted to impress these 13-year-old boys. And so I climb up to the top, and it's way higher, right, than I thought it was. Of course, it looks very, very different from the top. But now I'm there, and they're all like, and they all went, and they're like, yeah, do it, do it, do it. So I like turn around. I can't believe I did this. I turn around and I'm like, yeah, like, sure, I'll just like fall back and somehow it'll become a backflip. It did not become a backflip. It did not. It just became a me like falling, free falling in the air with like maybe like a foot trying to get back, and I landed so wrong on my spine or whatever, even though it was covered in foam. And it hurt really, really bad, but of course I couldn't let them know. And yeah, it was like massive, massive, massive fail. And then instead I just like hurt myself. But something about me is when I hurt myself, that's like I get more embarrassed than anything. So then I just needed to flee the scene, but I couldn't because I was hurt. And yeah, that's the story. You've been to one of those? If I went again, look, I bit off more than I could chew. If I went again, this is what I probably should have done. I probably should have been like, hey, how do you do that? Probably should have asked then, hey, how do you do that? And then I should have like started small. Probably that would have been the smarter thing to do. A back break. Oh, gyms. Um, yeah, I think it's like most things in life. Okay, I really want to develop this skill just like at all times. And sometimes I have it and sometimes I don't. And when I have it, I actually have so much fun with other people. So, first of all, like if you want to make a friend, I really mean this. If you want to make a friend, ask that person a favor. And oftentimes it's as simple as like asking them to teach you something or show you something or just give you information. Okay, because that's a moment for people to like flex their skills, flex their knowledge, flex their abilities. Like people like showing, especially like at a gym, people have like worked to be at the level that they're at. And they like that and they like showing people that and they like spreading that around. They like it. Are you kidding me? Try talking to anyone. Like try talking to a bodybuilder about like weightlifting in any capacity. They like light up and they will not shut up. So, especially at a gym, but anywhere, if you're like, hey, I don't know how to use this machine, could you show me? Or like, is there a secret to it? Or what's it like using that machine? Or hey, do you use that? Um, they'll probably get excited and they'll show you and they'll take time to show you. And now you have like a gym buddy. And if you ever see him again, you can be like, hey, thanks so much, like for teaching me again how to use that. And he'll be like, yeah, how's it going with that? And then, and I swear to God, if you have this kind of mentality about anything and you're not defensive about not knowing, like that's the other thing too, is it really asks that you just be okay with not knowing. And that's really refreshing. That's really refreshing and fun, actually. When you don't know things, I think I've talked about this. It like gives permission to everyone else to not know things. So many people are like running around trying to look like experts. If instead you have the mentality, it's not like I know how to do everything, but I have the intelligence or the work ethic or the ability to learn how to do just about anything. That's a very different kind of confidence. If it's just like, I'm curious about this, and you're not there trying to pretend like you're perfect at it, you're just like interested. It's very, very refreshing. And if you don't have anything about not knowing, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna judge you. Oceans, hi. It is 4:33. You went to the gym, drank some water, and went right back home. That's literally okay. But I also have to ask you, Alan, like, is there like a desire? Like, do you actually have a real like want to go to the gym, or was it because like you thought you should? Oh yeah, is anyone Canadian on the chat today? You once lifted 200 pounds? Um, I like, I think I told you, like I was staying with like a family here in the Palisades. Um, and the son was a swimmer. I should have taken him up on this. See, I had this impulse and then I was like, no, he was like a competitive swimmer. And it was so impressive. I thought it was so impressive because his dad was like, oh, yeah, like Zach improved my stroke so much. He improved my like swimming form so much. And I don't know about you, but like my dad, I don't think would take advice like that from me. He wouldn't be like open enough to be like, oh, show me, okay. It's really impressive actually when you can do that. And it's actually like a really beautiful thing to do when you can let someone teach you, be the teacher, and help you. It's actually like very generous to let people be that for you, because then they get to be the one in the know, the one in the like, the one with something to give. I seem quite smart before I start talking. Oh, such a shame. I should just sit quietly. 7:33. Okay, yeah. Where do you live? You must be East Coast too. Pennsylvania. Oh, you just said that. I don't think you need motivation. Alan, if you actually want to go to a gym, I know what you mean. It can feel like you're being judged in a gym. I know. But it's just a big building with a bunch of random machines. It's why I would say, like, do you actually have a desire to go to the gym? Is that actually like an exciting lifestyle choice for you? I really mean that. Do you like being in gyms? Because I don't think that's for everyone. And also, not all gyms are created equal. And when you picture going, like, what did you actually picture yourself doing? Every time I'm in a gym, yeah, I'm like, I don't know what to do, because my comfort is like Pilates or just like mat exercises. Maybe I'll use like a treadmill. But I'm a big believer in like make things fun. So like have like a fun routine. If you actually wanted to go to a gym, go to a nice gym, I would even say. Have good music, have a snack that you always get afterwards. Like make it enjoyable. Oh wait, can you ask me in Spanish instead? Okay, Alan, ¿te gusta ir al gym? ¿Te encanta? ¿Te encantas? ¿O es, es esa cosa que tú piensas está bien? That's so, but that's like such broken Spanish. Meaning like, do you actually want to? Or is it something that you think you should do? Oh, you're creating your own gym at the farm? Kara, hi. No, I don't know Turkish. It really does have to like fit with the image that you want. I think whenever I haven't done something, it's because actually I'm not sure that's who I want to be. Or it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel aligned yet. And I know it's like, oh, you should just do something until you feel like that person. But it's very, very uncomfortable to feel like a fraud. It's just very, very uncomfortable. So you have to sync up, like, you have to match those two of like, I am this and I do this. The behavior matches like the identity, the beliefs. Are you talking about my Spanish? My Spanish is great. My Spanish is amazing. I'm going to play tennis after this, guys. Yeah, I have like so much I want to communicate, but I don't think the lives are the place for a movie. I'm not sure. I've been thinking a lot today about different things. No, you're doing so well. Para mí, no, no conozco muchas verbs. So es un poco difícil. And also, sometimes I just want to switch to French. I don't care. I'll have bad Spanish for y'all. I need someone to speak Spanish with. Pero español es muy... It's so bad. So we speak Spanish. Yeah, okay. If you can just teach me phrases. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Jenessa. There we go. That's all it is. What's your favorite food? Mi comida favorita es el ensalada y las frutas y las bebidas. The cafes. What's my favorite food? I don't know. Can I choose one? I can't choose one. I really like... What do I really like? I really like salads. I do. Maybe that's boring. I really like salads. Do I... Oui, je parle français. Est-ce que tu veux parler en français? T'es francophone? Oui. Alors, est-ce que tu vis en Montréal ou est-ce que c'est comme d'autre part en Québec? Allentown, Pennsylvania, where everyone speaks Spanish that much. Yeah, I get that. You have to like actively listen and actively want to take it in. It's really fun when you start realizing like, oh, I was at a park the other day and there was just this like couple speaking in Spanish, and suddenly I was like, oh, like I can kind of get the gist of what they're saying. There's like something that you can do. It's actually like really interesting when you think about it. When you hear a language you don't know and you're literally like, oh, not for me. Like, oh, there's no point in me putting my attention here. There's no point in me trying to learn this or understand this. Has three. Alors, tu habites en Trois-Rivières? Est-ce que c'est ça? Allentown. I think I've heard of that. Ok. Trois-Rivières. Je pense que j'étais là en novembre. C'est comme... C'est dans la direction à New Brunswick, oui? Ou est-ce que c'était comme Rivière-de-Loup? Ah, Trois-Rivières. Ok, attends. Peut-être c'est Rivière-de-Loup que je pense. Ok, ouais. Est-ce que c'est beau par là? I don't like this music. I think one of the things I might start doing is like doing videos again, or maybe like a podcast style. Because I'm doing these like three lives a day. And I just think like maybe it's time to do videos again. And yeah, I don't like this. And yeah, I guess maybe I can talk about this a bit. Like it's all about how you think of things. So for a long time the lives have been this thing that I didn't really have to think about. That's like, I've said this on the channel before. I started doing the lives because I didn't want to edit and I didn't want to like be scrutinizing myself in that way. I wanted it to be more free-flowing. And, you know, it's just like go live and then it's already published and it's done. My part is done. I just show up. But thinking about this, like, I can absolutely just do videos like that. I don't have to make it more complicated than that. And that way also, I don't have to feel funny about like speaking for that length of time without checking in with everyone. Yeah. And I guess, yeah, for me, it's like if I have a model of what it might look like, and like I was saying, and it feels right for who I am right now, it feels like aligned and good. And like, when I say aligned, like it feels like a kind of true expression of what I am, like what I'm about, what I'm interested in, how I naturally might express myself. And so, yeah, I just want to say, like, in general, too, if there's things that you're struggling to do instead of motivation, it's like if it is something you want to do, but you don't really feel like you have an access point, maybe you haven't yet thought of like the way to do it that is right for you. Maybe you need to figure out a way to do it that is like, maybe you need to go to like a 24-hour gym and go at 10 o'clock at night when no one else is there. You're allowed to do that. Or like, yeah, maybe you need to build a home gym. Or maybe you need to like walk 2 hours a day. Or there's so many endless options of how to do something. And let the how be part of the exciting thing too. Like be part of the fun too. Be like part of the experience too. It's not about just like doing the thing. Like be creative with it, be fun with it, be playful with it, with everything. Have everything be an expression of you. Have everything be interesting or exciting or like creative. You know, this is like, maybe I feel different about this right now, but I don't love gardening, or I didn't love gardening. And I remember like wanting to help my mom plant tulips in the fall. And I love tulips. I want tulips. I want her to have tulips in the garden, but you have to plant them every fall. And typically it's like we would wait till it was too late and it was freezing cold. And I didn't like it because you're like crouching and it hurts my back and I don't want to do it. Um, but, and the thing was like, I didn't like how she did it. So instead I was like, okay, but can we like have a master plan? We like create a plan inside and then we go out and we like execute. And it's like divide and conquer, and like we each have our tasks and we're like boom, 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 and it's done in like 15 minutes. And then as a reward, we like go and get donuts or something. And suddenly it was like this fun day and almost like military, like operation style. And it became so much better. So literally for everything, for like everything in your life, I just want to say this, and I need to be reminded of this. If you are struggling to do something, maybe you are limiting yourself in how that thing can be done. And you don't have to come up with the solution right away. But you can just like let that question linger and let that like genius creative brain come up with the answer on its own of like, I want to do this. What would be the most enjoyable way that I could possibly do this thing? What would be a way that feels good? What would be a way that feels, you could even just be like, that doesn't feel terrible. What's a way that doesn't feel terrible? So whether it's like walking to work, like, and like humans are so good at this, by the way. How can I pass the time? How can I make the time go more like more quickly, more enjoyably, whatever it might be. But everything. You're allowed to maximize everything in your life. Of course you are. You're doing that already. What's this discussion? I mean, mostly it's just, hi Marty. Mostly it's just a live where I'm just like chatting with you guys. But right now I'm talking about how like you don't necessarily need motivation to do things. If you have something you want to do, you genuinely want to do, but you're not doing it, it's probably because you're thinking that the way to do it is like one specific way, or you have very limited options of how you go about doing that. You have an idea of what that looks like. And the truth is that the how, like there's limitless hows. If you want to go to the gym or you want to work out, there's like a million different ways that you can work out. There's so many different gyms. You can go with someone. You can go at like weird hours if you don't like the crowds. You can like have your earphones in the entire time. You can like wear makeup, not wear makeup. you can, I don't know, like there's, and you don't have to know necessarily, but ask yourself the question. Just like let those questions come up and let them be answered. Like, what's the way to do this that feels best for me, that's like most in alignment for me and who I am right now in my life? Can I tell you what human life is? What human life is? Um, I think, like you tell me. Um, I think it's probably, I think you know. It's growing, it's expanding, it's loving, it's enjoying. It's everything that it is. It's like, it's this. You're doing it. You're doing life. Good job. Time isn't linear. There's different gravitational spots that can change the way we perceive time lapse. Yeah, that's true. Time isn't linear. We just perceive it like that because it makes sense for us. It's like all you have is now, so all of time is actually happening now. It's always happening now. It can only ever happen now. It's just that like for a kind of like story or a kind of like continuity, like logical sense, we experience it as if it's linear. Hi Bia, how are you, girl? Sunflower flowers seem, no, tulips are my favorite. Sorry. Marty, I'm gonna fight you on that. I love tulips. And they're like, they only grow for this like short amount of time. And I love them so much because you see them and you're like, it's spring. It's spring. And they're just so elegant. Also, tulips symbolize true love. White tulips, I think specifically. That's okay. I was wondering about you actually. I'm glad you're here. I'm probably gonna have to go soon. Hi Stan. What's up? Before I go, is there anything that you guys want to share or like anything you want me to talk about? Much love from the Himalayas. Whoa. How is that? Dula, hi. Oh, thanks. You end the stream? No, not yet, but soon. What? Soon. California? It's good. It's good. It's a bit dry right now because of end of summer. And I haven't been going to the ocean enough probably. But it's good. It's nice. I need to get out in it. I think this weekend I'm gonna go hiking. And I wanted to do something tomorrow. What do you guys think about estate sales? Oh, Stan. What are you doing in the Himalayas, or is that where you live? I really like it when people like my voice. Thank you. What did you miss? You missed everything. I don't know. What did we talk about? You missed like my really bad. No, I shouldn't say it's bad. You missed my Spanish. We were talking about school and university, and everyone's doing really, really well in their classes. That's where you live. Okay. Amazing. What's that like? I know that's such a simple question. Like, how do you explain what something's like? It's like what it's like. Um, is it cold? The Himalayas? I've never been like anywhere near there. I would love to go to the Poconos. No, what's the Poconos? Leh Ladakh. Oh wait. I don't know if I have it right. Graduated high school. Come over. Okay. I'll hit you up. I'm just getting like a lot of like tourism. Ladakh Himalayan retreats. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, I don't know what this is, but that looks so beautiful. Oh my god. Neko Taxi. Thanks for being here. Roof of the world. Amazing. Baldwin Park. Oh, right. Yes, it rings a bell. I've probably been there. It's in Pennsylvania. But yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Vallarta supermarket. Should I go? Just to like take a picture, send it to you? From Atlanta? Oh, I've never been to Atlanta. Fast food, what are you ordering? I'm probably gonna go soon. Oh, so my phone's gonna die. What's oh my god? What's oh my god? I just really like doing that. What color is your eyes? They're green. I bruised my lip. You really like my outfit? Thank you. Someone was making fun of my tiny, tiny hoodie. And it's green. I thought of you actually. Because you said you liked green for me. Alfredo Mexican foods. Thank you. You know, that's really nice. Thanks, Dan. You really like the green color. I'm dropping things. I like the green color too. I got like a new duvet cover for while I'm here. I think I should have gone for something more. I got like Dove, whatever that means. It's like a gray. But I think I should have gotten the green or a pink. I didn't want to be the person who was deliberating on color for like an hour, but maybe I need to be that person. Oh, I need more water. Okay. Thank you so much. I like my eyes. They run in the family. Dark gray. What was that thing? There was an article in the New Yorker about another color that they've discovered. I don't know if discovered is the right word, but it actually is. And oh, I don't know if this is gonna like, they've discovered a new color. I think it's called oil? No. And it's the whole idea that like, because we have three cones, humans have three cones, and so we can only see a certain spectrum of colors, right? But there are other colors that just don't exist for us, but they're there. Okay. And so there are some people who have four cones and they can see colors that we can't see. Is that what it's called? And yeah, it's just like such an amazing example of like, just because you can't see something doesn't mean it's not there. And literally like, it's for you to like have more capacity to see, not necessarily like, it's olo. That's what it's called. Because of the theoretical color coordinates. So 0, 1, 0. So if you can't see something, it's not that it's not there. It's that you need to expand your capacity. Anyway, so interesting. And yeah, and I was even looking up the word discover because I like that word lately. Like, what have you discovered recently? Or like, what are you discovering right now? What's your, yeah. Instead of thinking, I wanted to talk about this, like instead of thinking about like fixing something or working on something or doing something, what is there to discover about that thing? What are you discovering? And I'd never thought of that word, but it literally like it comes from Latin, of course, and it's like to uncover, right? Discover, to uncover. So it's not like you're finding something. It's that like it was covered up for whatever reason. You're uncovering it. You're reversing the cover up. And even like we were talking about Benjamin Franklin and how like he discovered electricity, but electricity like in its potential state or like as a thing that existed, like it was always there. It was just to be like uncovered, right? You're colorblind, but damn. So, but even that is so interesting. Like I'll never know what the world looks like if you're colorblind. Like you must have color though. You know how the human eye can only see so much, yet so many crazy things exist. That's yes, exactly. So people are so literal. And they think like, well, whatever's in front, like, but look, I'm seeing it, like whatever's in front of me is what's in front of me. And they get like so upset or like so, or they just, and they've been like trained very much to like only trust or only create or like build or like establish themselves based on what they see. But literally, like, we're so limited. We're so limited, and we know that. So instead of like, so if you only like build off what you see, you're only gonna get like more of that. Whereas if you like open up the idea that like maybe there's other things that I haven't considered, like what else is there? What else is there? What else is there? And you start asking those kind of questions, you're allowing more to come in. Anyway. It's a musical? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I need a break. Can we go? Yeah, can we go with the musical? It's hard to distinguish, not like they're, yeah, like you can see color, but even that's really interesting. Like, and anyway, I could go off about this, but there's no way to know for sure that the color that you see is actually what other people are seeing. Because blue is blue, and how do you describe blue? And maybe you say like, oh, well, you know, it's like, it's kind of next to purple. But then how do you know that what people see when they see purple is purple? My nostrils? No, no one's ever said that, Matt. Like the colors green, red, and yellow. The one I have is called Deutenism. Oh, okay. So there's different kinds of color blindness. Is that it? No way, it's Aladdin. I love Aladdin so much. Yeah, do you get to sing A Whole New World? Bruno, hi. Come and see. Who? You're in the musical? Yeah, who are you playing? Are you Jasmine? Is it literally Aladdin? Are you Jasmine? You just got home. You can see, and you can see my eyes. Okay, okay. That's cool. I'm glad you can see them. Robin Williams. Oh my God. Have you guys seen like the behind the scenes making of Genie? Like the videos of Robin Williams in the booth recording Genie. It's so good and brilliant, and there was an afternoon that I just spent just watching those videos over and over and over because it's so playful and alive and joyful and wonderful, and like as an artist too, watching that, he's so specific. Okay, if there's any like artists in the house, they're gonna like understand that word. He is so specific with his choices. When he's doing like a little sound effect, it's not a random sound effect. It's like an object he has in mind. And it is so committed as well. And it's like any impulse that just comes to him, any idea, he just like follows through to the best of his abilities, and he doesn't doubt it. He just like throws himself into any idea, any like spark. It's brilliant. It's so amazing. I want to be the rug. The rug is the best character. I'm in a part where he becomes king to win over Jasmine. Oh, okay. That's cool. Do you sing then, Bia? I need to go. Mostly because I need water. Mrs. Doubtfire. I need to rewatch that too. And you know, I also, people don't like his serious stuff, but I also am so appreciative that he wanted to do that. He played, oh my God. that he wanted to do that. And if you think of like Good Will Hunting, or actually something that will always have such a place in my heart is Hook. Oh my God, that movie used to make me cry and cry and cry. Specifically, I don't know what it is. I used to have a thing about Peter Pan and like the Lost Boys and Wendy. Yeah, I probably still do in some way. But you know, I think I've talked about this. You know, in Hook, when the Lost Boys, or I think there's one Lost Boy, and he's come back, he's an adult, and the Lost Boy's like, Dad, like smushing his face. And actually, if you've ever spent time with kids, they'll do that. I don't know why. It's the cutest, like most intimate thing. They'll just smush your face and do weird things with your face because they don't know that they're not supposed to do that or whatever it is. And the Lost Boy's like smushing his face and like doing all these things. And then he says, "Oh, there you are, Peter." And it's like whatever like seriousness or like adultness or importance you've like taken on in life, that you're like, yeah, this is what life is. And therefore this is who I am. And you literally like create this mask to reflect what your life is about now. But at the end of the day, like, it's still there. You're still there. You're always still there. Oh, Stan, go to sleep. You sub, thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to getting to know you better. We sing. Your group. Oh wait, is it a broadcast? Nightstand. Do I often cry? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Often. Mm. Yeah, send the link. That would be really cool. If you feel like it. If you feel like it, like put a comment at the bottom of this, in this video or this live or something. Yeah, but it would be cool to support you. It would be cool to see what you're up to. Neonics, hi. I'm gonna go. It's past the hour. But I love you guys so much. And yeah, I'll be going live again on Tuesday. So have a beautiful weekend. You put the link? Yes. Okay. What time is it at? Hopefully you put that too. Okay. Bruno, that's okay. Thanks for popping in. That's so cute, Alan. I love you. Matthew, you're back. Okay, you put it. That's so cool. Okay, everyone go out and see Bia. Okay. Yeah, I'll be going live next Tuesday. Have the most wonderful weekend. You better get up to like some shenanigans so I can hear about it. Okay, and take care of yourselves. 8 p.m. Okay. All right. Bye guys. Love you.